I think you really struggled with how revealing that was. You know, you came onto set and said you felt like a French kitten, and I didn't see any of that.
We were talking about it before, that Vogue is first and foremost about fashion, and so a model has to work those clothes.
He'll look like a bull.
You let the clothing intimidate you.
Again, I think it's about interpreting the clothes, and I think that you've missed that dress.
What do you think, Alice?
I really like it.
I just would have really loved it if you would have, you know, used your arms and your entire body to create these beautiful live shapes around the set. I mean, that's what I kind of thought you more than anyone are capable of.
I totally hear what you're saying, but it's still a beautiful, beautiful shot.
This is actually one of the less adventurous poses that you picked, but it's one of the ones where your face looked good.
I think your hair should be darker. You look so much better with dark hair.
Yeah.
And I think you need to think about that and go back to your eyebrow colour, because that's beautiful.
Your best work yet. Finally.
The first time that I really felt that I was photographing someone who was actually aware of where they were and what they were doing and what they were trying to project.
I see a lot of pictures like this. I see a squazillion pictures like this, as a matter of fact, and there's nothing there that pops, or I guess she's not engaging as well, but yeah, I don't like it.
I think the face for me is it's a fashion picture. It's not a beauty picture, but I'm just not seeing enough. I'm yet to see a shot of you that really blows me away. Thanks, girls. You can all go and wait outside now. Okay, so we have a decision to make, guys.
My favourite is Alice.
Here's Alice. I think we should all agree that she is incredibly safe. She's done a beautiful picture.
Absolutely.
She's delivered this week. She's had a great week. And Steph H, I think we all agree that she did a great job this week, and she's definitely in. So, Danica, she just hasn't brought anything.
If you just don't have the stuff, you just don't have the stuff.
Anika has failed miserably in the photo shoot, didn't she?
She was hopeless.
Hopeless.
She has had a bad week, but I don't think that's enough to eliminate her.
You can give her a talking to, but I don't think she's in the bottom two. Which brings
I
us
think
to
she's
her.
safe. Which brings us to Jordan.
But, you know, I've got a real issue with her.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, I know I do, and I just, like I said before, if you just haven't got what it takes, you don't have what it takes. And I don't think she does. She is just too short, and everybody seems to be just glossing over that, like it's not really that important.
Paloma's not moving mountains for me this week either. No, I think Paloma should stay on the strength of her photo, though.
Yeah, there's worse than her this week.
Yeah,
there's been worse than her. Well, let's keep Paloma. There is worse than Paloma.
Paloma should stay just because she can do it. Bad week, but I think she should stay.
Okay, that brings us to Sophie. I'd like to see Sophie leave the competition for many reasons. One is I just don't think she's ever going to be able to pull it off. She hasn't listened to directions. She hasn't really stepped up. And I just think she's a fantastic photo of her. You know, really the first one that's any good.
I think there's a real issue with her face. It's a bit horsey for me.
It's really limited. It's not a high
campaign. Or...
Yeah, it's not a high fashion look. She doesn't have a high fashion face.
No.
But,
okay. Well, brings us back to Jordan.
It's just a matter of time.
Unfortunately, today one of you will be going home. Those of you whose name I call out will remain in the competition. Alice. Your passion for fashion has helped you in this week's photo, and it's great to see you with a smile on your face. Congratulations. You're still in the running to become Australia's next top model.
Thank you.
Stephanie. You need to watch your posture and truly embrace what it means to become a top model.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steph. Thank you. Paloma. We were disappointed in your efforts this week. We know you can do better, so don't prove us wrong.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Jordan. You've delivered a good photo this week. However, there is still doubt among the judges that you have what it takes to become a top model. Congratulations. You're still in the running to become Australia's next top model. Jordan, please step it up a notch next week. Danica. Danica, when we look at you, we see a girl imitating being a model. However, we have seen a flicker of improvement this week, but we need to see a flame. Anika and Sophie, please step forward. This week, the judges have found it extremely difficult, and we've had to split hairs to decide who should be eliminated. Anika, this week you gave a disappointing performance. You have a good photo, but is it just because you had a great photographer to work with? To be Australia's next top model, you need to deliver nothing short of brilliance. But we know how hard you try, and maybe this was just a bad week. Sophie, you have a great body, and that has worked for you up until now in this competition. But we're not sure that you have what it takes to make it to the end. We've asked you to step it up every week, but we're just not sure those steps have been big enough. The girl whose name I don't call out, you must make your way back to the house, pack your belongings, and leave immediately. Anika, you're still in the running to become Australia's next top model.
Thank you.
Okay, sweetie. Bye-bye, Soph.
Take care, Sophie.
Do well, Soph.
I wasn't expecting it. Really wasn't expecting, especially being in the bottom two with Anika. That was like the last thing that was going through my head. Definitely going to miss Anika the most. She's like a sister to me. She's awesome. I love her to death. I'm going to miss everyone but Paloma. We didn't really click. We didn't get on. We just clashed. I've learnt how hard and how demanding the modelling industry really is. It's tough competition out there, and you can't just rely on being good looking. I want Anika to win. She's just got the right attitude towards it, which a lot of these girls here don't.
No matter what I do, I just know I've done something wrong.
On the next top model, the girls are taught a lesson.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna be in trouble.
They won't forget.
Definitely gonna be wearing underwear.
And it's not just the girls lacking model behaviour.
Now, this is something you shouldn't do. I've done it.
You're not going to believe what's about to bust out.
She hasn't performed yet.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. You wouldn't know a good model if she slapped you in the face.
Australia's Next Top Model, Series 3, next Tuesday, 8:30.